Chat, it says why men are not approaching women no more in public. Let's dive into it.
Women anymore.
I think it's pretty rare for pretty girls to be approached in public.
Are men just choosing not to walk up to women? Is that a thing?
Guys don't really approach girls.
Relationship coach says,
come on, mama.
95% of men no longer approach women.
You know what I noticed about you? Modern women.
You know what? Before I even let my dog get into it, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, ladies, are you approachable? Are you approachable? And I'm gonna tell you why. Cause one of my homeboys, he ain't really from where I'm from. He kind of a melting pot. He been all over, so like he's used to talking and intertwining with people. So when he came down to North Carolina, he started trying to mingle with some of the women. Women here are tough. Women here are tough cookies. Like, they're weird. It's not your typical walk up to a girl and have a conversation. If you walk up to a girl, she's automatically gonna think you're hitting on her. She's automatically gonna think you just trying to jump in her drawers, and you could tell by her energy it's just filled with these presumptions. And so my homeboy walked up to this I think she was Asian or something like that, and he asked her, "Hey, what's your ethnicity?" Her response was, "I have a boyfriend," and walked off. Now, ladies, if you're responding to an individual like that that's coming up to you and approaching you, what do you think that individual is going to do to the next girl? Do you think he's going to be as encouraged to walk up to, or as enthused to walk up to another girl and try to start a conversation? No. Not if you acting like that. But let's get into the video.
Are
chat.
Desperate for men's attention, and even though they won't come out and just blatantly say that, it's true. They've been coming to social media lately to complain about the reality that men are no longer shooting their shot, chasing them, and approaching them nearly as much in public. But let's go ahead and jump into it.
Men are failing men. Ladies, the reason that no man is approaching you is because of you, not them. I did the dirty work and asked men why they were afraid to talk to you, and got over 5,000 responses. And there was definitely a common theme. Let's read some.
Shout out to her.
Fear of rejection.
She actually went out and did a study.
And being humiliated in front of everyone. I am not worthy enough to
Look, hold on. Look at what he said though. Past experience. Chat, I mean, we just went over it. I told you, like, it's not that a man is not gonna walk up and approach a girl. It's if he does it, and that it's the girl. One of your peers, it don't even necessarily gotta be you. One of your peers at some point in her life then told that man, then did something foul to that man, or said something completely rude, and so a man not gonna be as enthused to walk up to another girl and shoot a shot. Ladies, you can reject somebody without being disrespectful. And you can have a conversation with somebody. Every guy not hitting on you. Some guys just want to test the waters. Some guys just want to check the temperature. Not all guys trying to jump down your drawers.
in front of everyone. I am not worthy enough to talk to women. I just have nothing to offer them except boring, normal life. Rejection paralyzes me. Current culture feels like I will be perceived as a creep for talking to a girl I don't know. Mostly it's the fear of rejection.
Facts.
Like I'm bothering them somehow. Rejection, maybe. Ending up on TikTok, if you get my drift. Worried about being judged for not meeting the woman's appearance standards. So to the ladies, do better. The environment that you've created for men is only leading to the singleness that you continue to complain about. And to the men, maybe knowing that these responses were a trend amongst 5,000 of you is a bit reassuring, if anything.
Why men never approach women anymore?
I think we live in a society where men are torn down for small things, and they're scared to shoot their shot, and it's sad to see. They oftentimes bog themselves down before they even get a chance, you know? In this society, looks come first and heart comes second. It's only gonna get worse unless a change is made.
Listen, fellas, on the flip side, though, you gotta keep shooting, bro. You gotta understand it's quantity over, quality over quantity? No, quantity over quality. Because not all girls is gonna like you, and not all girls is gonna give you the reaction that you look for. Your job is to seek the ones that do like you and that do vibe with you, and you're never gonna find that one if you just get rejected one time. I'm not justifying what women are doing. Women, yes, they are a big part of this issue. But what I'm saying is, fellas, a solution to this problem would be to keep shooting. Honestly, keep shooting. Don't put that gun down. Pick it up and shoot that rock. Shoot that rock. That's the only way. That's the only way you're gonna really find what you're looking for. You gotta have a good volume of things, and you gotta learn. You gotta learn that rejection is a part of the journey. Honestly,
Till people start making things online for men to really like regain that confidence back.
What can girls do these days to make guys approach them more?
Smile more and really think about
facts.
the things that you're saying to these guys to make them feel that way. Don't say things like you're too short, because that really like does things to guys' ego. It's harmful.
You ever seen a girl reject a guy and scarred him?
I sadly have at bars and stuff, you know, people like just say ew and turn around, and you can like look at the guy in the eyes and they look really sad after, and just like overall it's a bad time.
Y'all remember when I made that?
like, you don't have to, like, ladies, that is wild. Like, you can reject somebody without being disrespectful. Like, that is crazy. Like, number one, you could say, I'm talking to somebody, or you could say, I'm not really looking for nothing right now, or I'm not really interested. But I like she said, I done seen girls like straight up. This one girl, my homeboy, was talking to me about this, how bad he liked this girl, how beautiful he thought she was, and I encouraged him to go talk to this girl. And he walked up to this girl, and all he said was, "Hey, what's your name?" Chat. This girl busted out laughing. When I mean like bursted out laughing, I'm like pa ha ha, like one of them laugh, like pa ha ha ha, like one of them, like loud as hell, obnoxiously. And that shit was embarrassing. I'm not even gonna lie. I tried to turn my head and act like I didn't see it. Like when he walked back up to me, I was like, "What happened?" You know what I'm saying? Kind of acting clueless, because I already knew. Boy, his heart just got torn apart.
That Man versus Bear, and the girls were so upset when I said that y'all could be trapped in the woods with the bear and you got a better chance of the bear trying to holler at you, and that when you go out, men don't be trying to talk to you. You remember how all of y'all was stitching me and telling me about how y'all get dudes, and how dare I question that dudes be coming up to you and trying to holler at you and shooting they shot at you. Yet there's a video going around right now that's going viral about a pretty girl who talking about how she don't get hollered at when she go out. How dudes don't try to talk to her, and then you got multiple pretty girls stitching the video and talking about how dudes don't approach them either when they go out. But I was lying. Though, right? Because the stuff don't be a lie. The stuff be the truth that you don't want to face. When I said that the dudes don't be bothering you when you go out, I wasn't implying that y'all wasn't attractive girls. I wasn't implying it was because you was not cute. I was telling the truth. Most of y'all are not getting harassed when you go outside. You're not even getting asked for your number. And it don't got nothing to do with your looks or anything else. The dudes just ain't doing it no more. And can you really blame them? All y'all do is get online and bash men 24/7 and talk about how horrible they are, and then turn around and wonder why don't nobody want to say nothing to you when you be out. Be for real.
Listen, the problem with this conversation isn't that women aren't being approached by men, but it's that women wouldn't know a good man.
I noticed that the girls that are really beautiful, they the ones who really don't get nobody talking to them. Like, dudes really are not going up to them. Like, I say the medium ugly girls probably get approached the most. The drop dead gorgeous, oh yeah, GG's, hell nah. Nigga already thinking like, fuck, no, I don't got no shot with her. I'm not finna walk up to her. Just so she can make me look dumb as hell. Niggas like, fuck no, chat. Niggas not walking up to 9s and 10s. Not happening. Not happening.
And if he was walking through traffic during rush hour with a sign across his chest saying he was a good man. You see, for a lot of women, they pass.
Oh shit, hold on. Chat, y'all will never believe what just happened. I'm sitting here making this streaming, and nigga, I hear a pop, a loud pop going on from downstairs. I'm like, what the fuck is that noise? And literally in this moment while I'm watching this video, I thought, Drew, you had some boiled eggs on the stove that been up there for probably 30. They've been boiling at high for like 30 minutes, dog. Almost burnt down the whole fucking house. But let's get back
That's
into it.
up on the man that they should have chose and settled for in their eyes, but it's really the man they should have been with. It's really the man that they could have built with, gone through life with, had his kids, settled down, had a
almost burnt the whole fucking house down. No bullshit. No bullshit. Almost
family,
burnt this bitch to the
invested
ground.
their time and energy into him and grown together as they've gotten older, and then bear the fruit of their investment later on in life. But when you got a culture that promotes the shortcuts and women who have this expectation that they deserve a ready-made man that's going to be willing to offer them whatever their heart desires from day one, then you get this false reality where women are actually complaining about not being approached by men.
Would you rather be stuck in the woods with a man or a bear?
A bear.
Okay, what about you?
Yeah, bear.
Probably a bear.
Did you only say that because your two friends over here?
No, honestly, I just think that.
What the fuck? Chat, what's the logic behind that? Are these girls serious? Are they trolling? He said a man or a bear, and she said a bear? What the fuck?
I would be able to outrun the bear.
Would you rather be stuck in a forest with a...
Oh yeah, chat. GG's. GG's. Hey man, chat. Y'all, everybody just need to say fuck it and just accept. We just need to accept that relationship and dating, that shit's cooked. That shit's over. Or for both sides, it's over. That's GG's, dog. GG's. That shit's over. Just accept that niggas just finna be single and isolated for the rest of their lives. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. It is what it is, chat. Gonna be what it's gonna be. Ain't no need to sit up here and cry and complain about it. We might as well accept it, chat. We might as well just accept it.
A man or a bear?
A bear, absolutely.
What do you say?
The bear won't hold me hostage.
What if it's a good guy?
You don't know that.
What about you? Would you take the...
What the fuck? The bear could hold you hostage and the bear gonna kill you. Am I tripping?
Man or the bear?
The bear wouldn't do anything for you. Like, there's no conversation. You wouldn't be able to engage in anything.
Look at her face.
The bear could just leave at any time or kill you.
So why do you think you're selecting the bear over the man?
Because I don't want the man to hold me hostage. I'd rather the bear just maul me and kill me.
Yo, see? And they asked the question, why don't guys approach women anymore? Bro, this girl has a fear of guys harassing her and holding her hostage in a conversation so bad that she's willing to be killed and mauled by a bear. Killed and mauled by a bear. Make that make sense. Chat, make that make sense. That shit is weird. It makes absolutely no sense at all.
Do we need men?
No.
Do we need men?
No. We don't need short.
Do we need men?
No.
Do we need men? Do we need men?
No.
Do we need men? Why? Do we need men? No? Do we need men?
We need men.
Do we need men? Do we need men?
Chat, look how many girls this is.
Do we need men?
Oh my god. Listen, and for the ladies that do want a man, and for the ladies who really desire somebody, these women, these women right here are really hurting y'all. These women right here are really hurting y'all. This mindset right here of we don't need men, we can do it all by ourselves. For the ones who do want a man, don't look at men as the problem. Look at your peers. Look at the women. That's the woman to your right and to your left. Who is that? Look at the woman to your right and to your left. That's where the problem lies. That's where the problem lies. A lot of guys don't have. First off, a lot of guys don't have superior confidence anyway. And so hearing shit like this discourages a lot of dudes. Believe it or not, ladies. Believe it or not, hearing shit like this discourage a lot of individuals, a lot of men. No, I said it once and I say it again, and it's also social media. I say it all the time. Niggas need to get off TikTok, get off all these platforms and get out and start meeting people. That's been my message since day one, chat. That's been my message since day one. Niggas need to log off. I would take a social media cleanse for at least 30 to 60 days without no phone, no nothing. You'll be fine. You don't need your phone. Or Or get a flip phone. Get a flip phone just in case emergency somebody need to get in touch with you. Get a flip phone for 30 to 60 days. And just go out and talk to random people. Just go out and mingle and meet. I guarantee you probably found the love of your life. On God. You probably have found the love of your life. Social media is what they call it, parasocial relationships. A lot of individuals that have more friends online, more interactions and conversations online than they do in real life. Facts. Chat, facts. You're bald headed.
Listen, I think what we're seeing right now is a reaction to the current state of our culture. A culture that tells men that their masculinity is toxic, that a woman rather be in the forest with a bear than a man. All these things that kind of paint men as the villain, as the enemy, as the danger. And men are just responding and reacting accordingly. You can't go on for a long amount of time constantly trashing and bashing characteristics of what make men men and then expect them to kind of just take it and not adapt, change, or adjust as far as how they move and how they interact. There's going to be some changes.
You're so lucky, like you get all the boys, like all the boys like you. And I'm like, where? Where?
I say this so often, but I think it's pretty rare for pretty girls to be approached in public. And personally, I think it's because there's an overall full package that comes with being a pretty girl. And a lot of guys that aren't really up at that level don't really know how to handle that. But the best thing about this is the right guy will approach you, and it'll usually be—
Nah, fuck no. You know what? And I just remember something that I was discussing with somebody the other week. Chat, some of these girls are capping too. Some of these girls are lying. It's not that men don't approach them. They only see a certain type of men. I'm gonna say that again. It's not that men are not going up and trying to get their number, but they only count the ones that they want to approach them. That's when they mean by nobody. Because I had a girl at my job. She told me guys don't approach me, yada yada yada. And it's a whole department full of niggas that been trying to talk to her. But what made me think is like, Drew, why would she say that? Why the hell would she sit up here and tell me that no guys approach her when I know for a fact I got co-workers and homeboys who walked up and tried to talk to you and you didn't get in the time of day? It's because she don't count them. She don't even see them as options. When she says no guys don't approach her, she's only talking about the top tier. She's only talking about guys that she's attracted to. That's another problem though. Ladies, that's another problem. That's on y'all. That's on y'all. Y'all have to tone your ego down a little bit and understand that the guys that are walking up to you, that's where you are. That's pretty much where you are. I ain't saying all guys. I ain't saying the guys that you just won't work out with. But I'm saying if you take a poll of all the guys that are walking up to you, if you don't think none of them are attractive, then your ego is too high. That's you. Because you attract what you are, chat. The law of attraction. You attract what you are. That's where your level is on the sexual marketplace, are the people that come up and talk to you and shoot their shot at you.
be a guy that meets your standards and is up at your level in terms of success, ambition, character, goals, all of that, and will overall be a better match for you than the dusties that are walking around.
Why is this type of guy choosing?
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, chat? That's why I just had to leave that little disclaimer right there. That's why I had to leave that little disclaimer. Listen to what she said. Dusties. Calling motherfuckers dusty.
Level don't really know how to handle that. But the best thing about this is the right guy will approach you, and it'll usually be a guy that meets your standards and is up at your level in terms of success, ambition, character, goals, all of that, and will overall be a better match for you than the dusties that are walking around.
Why is this type of guy choosing to ignore?
And she started out by saying that nobody approached her. Nobody approached pretty women anymore. But then said that, oh nah, all the dusties, you gotta sit and you gotta wait for that right one with all the. That's what I mean, chat. They're not saying that no guy approached them. They're saying the guy that they think they should have don't approach them.
Ignore women? Let's get into it.
Because he knows the game. Women desire to be desired. Validates them to have a man's attention. A man ignores her, does not give her that attention. She takes notice. Now, she may pursue more, or some women may fall back. But that's a chance this guy is willing to take. Either way, he does take notice and wonders why. Now, how long she wonders is dependent upon her self-esteem and level of security within herself. But regardless, we do take notice.
So historically, women have always waited for men to make the first move. Is he going to go in for the kiss? Is he going to hold my hand? But now, whenever I talk to my friends about their dating history, all I hear them talking about is, oh, he hasn't made a move. He's not doing anything. We're not moving forward. So on the flip side of this,
dog, do girls not talk to each other? Chat, do girls not talk to each other? How many cases have it been where dudes try to think he at second, third base, he trying to bring that thing home, and she saying, whoa, he tried to do X, Y, and Z, or she hit that motherfucking group chat talking about, guess what this nigga just did, thinking he finna, bro, chat, listen, I'm gonna tell you the story of when I was back in college. Listen, this is why I say this, and fuck this girl for even bringing this shit up. I was back in college, I met up with a girl, right? And she stayed somewhere else though. Like, she stayed at another school. And that was like an hour away, right? But I was going there for their homecoming. And she's like, hey, yeah, you can stay with me. Right? And we just cool. Like, I know her. She used to go to the college I went to, and she ended up moving on and going to another school. And so she said, yeah, you can stay with me when you come down for our homecoming, yada yada yada. I said, bet. I pull up, and you know what I'm saying? Me being a gentleman, when the night was over, I hit the couch. Me and this girl, we not really like that, so I'm not even finna, you know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with the couch. I really didn't come here for her. When I was getting comfy on the couch, she looked at me like, what are you doing? I said, I'm about to hit this couch. What you mean, what am I doing? And then she was like, you can get in the, she said, come get in the bed. I said, your bed? She said, yes, come get in the bed. Chat, in my mind, 1 + 1 = 2. Right? Am I tripping? 1 + 1 = 2. She invited me into the bed. So that's automatic. That's a sign like, Drew, you finna chow down. You finna chow down. I get in the bed, right? She like, here, pick something to watch. I'm scrolling. I'm finna put on some bullshit. Not gonna lie, cause we ain't finna watch no Netflix anyway. Whatever I'm finna put on some bullshit, cause we not finna watch it. Nigga, I put on a documentary. I put on a documentary. And so when I'm like maybe like 5 minutes into this documentary, that's when I made my move. I jumped over I start trying to do a little touching. You know what she told me, chat? She said, whoa. You need to calm yourself. Calm myself? Okay, I see what's going on here. Chat, not gonna lie, I laid there I looked up at the roof for like, not the roof, but the ceiling. I looked up at the ceiling for like another 2 minutes. I got my ass up, grabbed my stuff, got the fuck up out of there. She talking about something, where you going? Moral of the story though, chat. It's the girls, it's your peers who are ruining it for you. Guys are we have to be extra cautious nowadays. And then you see all the sexual assault cases that pop up every single day. Fuck no. Niggas not finna just try to, hell no. I don't blame them.
Men feeling like they're getting.
Fellas, I would be cautious as possible. Yep, keep tiptoeing around home base until she open the door for you to come in. And I would just flat out ask, listen, I'm trying to X, Y, and Z. And you need to tell me yes or no. I ain't even finna leave it up to speculations. See, sex is supposed to usually just start by two individuals being spontaneous in the moment, not really saying nothing beforehand, but just diving in. But nowadays, hell no, chat. Hey fellas, ask, just say it. Hey, I'm trying to tear that ass up.
Ghosted, or that
Straight
she's
up.
just being told there's no spark. And from what I'm hearing from a lot of my clients, it's not because that you're not attracted to her. It's more about fearing that you're either going to get rejected, maybe you're going to get turned down, you know, slapped in the face when you go for that first move, or even worse, like getting in trouble with the law. So you need to ask yourself, does this sound like you? The truth is, you probably missed that golden opportunity to create that spark. She likely was giving you signals that you just didn't quite catch.
Nah, we're not doing hints no more, chat. We're not doing no fucking hints. I just told you I went off a hint. I went off a hint. And look where it got me. Talking about I need to fucking calm myself. Kind of shit is that?
The other day, and this guy came up to me, and he was so fine, like so fine. He's like, "Oh my God, I love your car." And I'm like, "Oh, I like yours too," because he had a Denali SUV. And so we talking about the car. Now I'm a girl, I don't know nothing about car. I just know it's cute, you know. So he asked me questions about my car, and I'm like, "I don't know. I just got it because it's cute." And he was like, girls always do that. So anyways, so the whole time I'm watching my car, he's like staring at me. I'm looking at him, he's looking at me, and I'm like, "Boy, just say something." So he said, he like, "Why your man ain't washing your car?" So I was like, you know, when somebody always asks about your man, they really trying to see if you got a man. So I'm like, "I'm single." And he was like, "Me too." Okay. So he looking at me again, I'm looking at him, and I'm waiting for him to say something, because like, what I'm supposed to do with that information? The man never said nothing. So I get ready to leave, and he like, "Oh, you leaving?" "Yeah, Mr. Nigga, I'm done with my car." So he was like, "Oh, well, I hope I see you around." Now, why couldn't he just ask for my number? The fine ones never do that. They do, it's like this little stare-off thing that they want to do. Like, what is that? Fast forward, I go to Papa Do's, and this man, I don't like talking about people, y'all, but I promise you, he was not attractive. His hair was all over his head. He was dressed terrible. He just looked like he just threw something on. So I'm sitting at the bar drinking my drink by myself, and he's like, "Can I take you to dinner?" I'm like, where was this energy with the fine man? It's like the unattractive.
Chat, I'm gonna explain this. See, the attractive guy, quote unquote, her words, not mine. The attractive guy, he used to girls walking up to him and making it easy for him. He done got out of the system of you gotta initiate, like the man is supposed to initiate it. So when he walked up to her, he was checking the temperature, but he was giving her a platform to shoot her shot, because he's used to females launching themselves at him. That's why he didn't say nothing. That's why he didn't say nothing, chat.
People, they don't, you can look at them and tell, like, we would never go anywhere.
And all right, boom. And listen, the ugly guy, he's used to have to initiate everything, because if he don't say nothing, he ain't getting shit. Ain't no girl walking up to him. He has to display his character a little bit more. He has to shoot his shot a little bit. He got to work a little bit harder than the guy that's a little bit more attractive, because nigga, he know closed mouth. For him, his closed mouths don't get fed. Straight up, it's survival out here. He know, if I don't open up my mouth, if I don't go shoot my shot at this shorty, I ain't getting shit.
They are so quick to come up to you, but the fine ones be so scared. It's like role reversal now. Like, what's up? Men want women to approach them.
Listen, at the end of the day, guys, men are always going to approach women. Let's get that one thing straight. But in the same breath, there are too many women who think they deserve a certain kind of man, just to kind of put it simply. So I think when women come on social media and say these things, it's really coming from a place where they just desire men to give them more attention, because as we've seen from social media over the course of just these past few years, is that attention is a drug for many women. And when you start to take that drug away, they're going to go through those withdrawal systems, and you don't know how they're going to respond. But guys, let me know your questions, comments, thoughts, and your feedback. Drop
chat. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Am I wrong? Am I wrong with anything that I said? Anything you disagree with? Talk to me. But we finna go on to the next one.
Got a house on the hill, I don't back out. Ain't showing no love, no, not in this season. I'm waiting to bring all my racks out. Now who keeping all of my niggas? Been waiting to shoot up the burner. Caught in my feels, I need some more soul. She loving the pill, her body get warmer. Gotta let her ride on top.